in fifth.
Grief came in fifth, Rolo came in fourth.
Yeah.
Chewy came in third, yes.
And then I think not enough damage was tied for fifth, too.
Yeah, not enough damage, losing to Seef. 3-0,
Yeah,
convincing.
Man. It's Hulk, man. You got to...
Hulk early on in any game is good.
Well, especially Hulk Haggard in this game, like, Rolo has a really good, like, strategy. So I feel like it's one of those things you got to at least see first before you can kind of have a handle on it. And it can catch anybody slipping.
For sure.
You know, all those dudes talking all that smack on the West Coast, all that stuff, and you might come down to the final round. Right? You might get hit by a speed bump in pools.
And you know, Hulk a lot safer in this game because you can just gamma charge and tag.
Yeah, everything.
There's no need to burn meter.
Everything's safe in this game now.
For sure, for sure. All right, so we're getting our controllers set up.
All right.
Also want to shout out the fact that Seef won the AWA tournament over the weekend. Shout outs to him.
He also won the first inaugural lab tournament, the first tournament in Atlanta.
That's right. He beat Ice, did he not?
Yeah.
Very good.
Grand finals.
All
who's
right.
also who's our last week's champion who can't be here to defend his championship.
Well, maybe he's like, I don't have to prove anything.
Oh,
maybe I won, and I'm going to retire. The win and dip.
The win and dip? That's his favorite types of...
The ride off into the sunset, the Peyton Manning strat where I had one more in me.
Break your neck.
Break your neck, come back, win.
Break your neck for the ring, and then dip. I like that.
All right, so this, you know, from what I've been seeing early on, I haven't been playing a lot of this game, unfortunately, but I've been seeing the meta so far right now. Lots of Dante, lots of Dormammu, lots of Gamora, lots of reality, and lots of Ultron.
So we got a match with 3 out of 4 of those elements here. I think Dante wins the point war, but
I would assume Dante wins the point war against anyone until proven otherwise because of that right there.
He just put up a tower of flames, then called in his flame buddy.
All right, gonna put out the Dark Hole, build a spell. And fun fact, in this game, Dormammu can dash cancel his spells now.
Yeah, now he's fused with Magneto.
All right, puts the Chasing the Dragon on the floor. I like it. All right, gets clipped by the low. Oh,
overhead.
No.
Dante not able to confirm, goes into Volcano.
Nice blocks there by Grief, I like it.
Pushes out and gets the Dark Hole out to make him enough space to get out.
The problem here is, though, is since Seef is able to charge his spells first, Grief is not able to get anything going with his Dormammu because the Thorns will be waiting for him on the ground.
It's kind of like a race, and you got to the start line late. Okay, raw tag.
Meteor, there it is. What killed the dinosaurs?
Oh no, but look, the splash damage is real. Converts from it.
And that is a change here in Marvel Infinite. The Meteor actually does burst in a different way, so we'll go behind him.
And Dante hit with the true spin cycle. Now he's going to rinse and repeat this.
Yep, crazy dance.
Roses are red, violets are blue.
Floating ball. He's going to get a Meteor after this.
I don't understand that floating ball. Why, guys? Mix up now.
Oh, unseeable Richard Nguyen tech.
Okay.
Nice blocks.
And you know what? I think it's actually Seef's tech, though. Because Seef picked the team day one as well.
That's fair.
And he went online first and he had early access, so,
You know what? Home court advantage, it's his tech. It's his tech. Respectable. I like it.
All right. We're biased here.
All right, here comes the mix-up. He's going to make him block on incoming with these teleports.
He said, what's your favorite candy bar?
And this should be it. He's got 4 bars. $1 million.
Why is that
No, he's going to level 3 here.
Why is that move so crazy dance so improved now?
Oh, for sure. All right.
Floating ball.
That works.
He said, here, go ahead and enjoy one more mix-up, just so you can guess. Have one more 50-50 so you can catch up, buddy.
Louise.
Yeah.
I remember when I could block things.
Or
it
when
wasn't
you could see
often,
things to block.
It wasn't often that I could block things, but there was a time.
Yeah.
Pepperidge Farm remembers when I could block things.
I believe my blocks belong to Pringles.
Facts.
They are free.
And, oh, man.
Jazz rap, as the Jazz rap just freed me up.
You know what this reminds me a lot of, Max? Is this is like 2011 to me.
Okay.
When Dante was just running rampant on people in vanilla.
Just going crazy.
Just going ham. How do you block that?
I believe you do exactly what Grief did not do.
And
so
you know what? Actually, very smart by SBK. Because of that Dormammu color, he can hide in the flame better.
Yeah, but now you can't tell which one's red.
All right, Chasing the Dragon comes out. It's going to do another one.
Okay,
set it up,
again.
tag. Yep, floating ball. Here comes the setup. Block.
Oh.
Didn't block that time.
Maybe try to up back because he didn't even get to the overhead yet.
Nope. And you know what? I've noticed that's what happens during the super flash. If you try to immediately push block, you'll get a dash.
Yeah, because it eats that command. That's how they took out flash after command. It takes all your DP motions and it just leaves you the buttons.
Yeah.
That's why easy team hyper works.
Yeah. Which is why I'm a proponent of having it on.
But you know, and you know what? It's not the tech that's so bad. It's just that it's going to open up a whole can of worms. If you think about it, how am I supposed to know that you have it on unless I ask you to show me your controller settings, or I wait until you do it?
That's fair.
Like, it's not. There's no way for me to do it. It's a whole big thing.
Now, I'm a gentleman, and I would show you. As we say all of that, Grief got hit with something very ungentlemanlike from SBK.
Right.
Oh, that's so cheap.
Very undistinguished. Non-Grey Poupon of him.
I know, right? No monocle, no pinky out.
Nothing.
Said I'm going to put my elbows on the table.
Cane.
I'm not going to wipe my feet off when I come in the house. I'm not even going to take off my shoes.
Don't even know what caviar is, bro.
And I'm going to call your wife ugly. All right.
Vines, roses are reds, violets are blue, red vines.
Wow, I can't even tell which Dormammu is which right now. Well, obviously that one's to Seef because Jada's hitting him.
Okay.
All right, got frozen. Now you can mash out of the ice. Fun fact, if you are frozen, you can actually mash and you'll get out faster.
Wiggle, actually.
Wiggle.
Yeah.
Oh, wiggle.
Yeah, wiggle.
Okay.
He's going to take the super, right?
That's going to get beat by Thunder. Yep.
Oh.
There's no durability or invincibility on that super.
And he has to move the lightning away from Jeddah.
It's not even going to matter at this point.
Yeah.
Seef in so much control right now.
Can't even activate his storm. He's still got to hold 5 seconds of it about. He's going to get it started soon, I bet.
Oh, he's not even getting a chance to use it. Gets clipped by the full screen dark hole into tag. Seef looking very strong right now.
Yeah, hasn't lost a character yet. Hasn't gone under about 30 to 40% with each character. Very dominant of the screen control.
Right. And just, you know, looking very comfortable. Grief, normally known for his very stalwart defense and good fundamental play, but it's so hard to play defense right now when there's just so much stuff going on the screen.
I almost feel like sometimes if you play a little too much defense, you're just going to give him enough time to set up the mix-ups and crazy shenanigans he's got set up here. Double reality back
Double
at him.
reality, tag reality. What's that mean with the seagull leaning back?
And he reflected one back.
He did.
Yeah.
Wow, Dante confirming off air throws even easier now.
Yeah, because Seef used to use his tag there. Now I see he just uses Dante to confirm, which gives him a little bit more time to cook here.
More thorns, reset him, goes for a setup, got clipped him low.
He said that was all a ruse. It was all for Dante's damage.
Here comes the floating ball.
Netflix, are you still watching? Rewind.
Oh, level 3, I like it. Now this isn't going to do a lot of damage because it is going to scale.
It should do decent though, because he did it early in the combo. Yeah, good amount.
That's pretty decent.
Not bad.
Definitely better than a level 1 would have been.
Yeah,
for sure.
And your storm was short too, so you weren't going to get too many more mix-ups.
Oh, nice mix-up there using the Ear Spinta into tag from Jeddah. I like that.
Let's go. Command grab.
All right, level 3.
H.
Yep.
Oh no, just goes automatic level 3.
Fervero de Servo, I think is how you pronounce this level 3.
I like to call that the no trade clause.
Oh, it's it's the no trade clause. I like that. No, you know what that is? That's the alimony agreement.
Oh God, you gotta pay.
You gotta pay.
Pay what you owe.
All right, nice blocks here by Grief.
Reality Stone to break, combo break. Dante takes the hit for him. Dorm's out of there, gets his own setup.
Now, brings back in Dante. I like that too because he does have more health. Nice. Went for the same mix-up though, but Seef was aware of it.
This is the drill, and that's usually a good way to get a mix-up and get your character out. Seef showing that it's not just real.
And what was smart bear by Seef is he actually backdashed when the drill was coming out so it would stay in front of him.
His counter tagging has been immaculate.
Yes.
That's something that I noticed in my match with Jazz too as well. Like you got when the other person starts with the counter, you can be ready for a tag there to kind of punish them.
Oh, poor Jada.
Probably trying to hold up back or and do the lava floor's lava tech.
From what Seef was telling me, all you have to do there is just land in it. If you perfect